What's up, everybody? This is your boy Tier 161. Today, we are going to talk about the new season premiere of the show Marlon, man. And I gotta say, this was funny as hell. It was funny as hell, man. As we all know, the show, is based on, Marlon, which is recently got divorced by his wife Ashley. They got two kids, one named Marley, and I think the other one named Zachary, I believe. And and pretty much as we seen during the show, Marlon lived with his brother, which is named Stevie, I believe. Like I said, I'm just knowing the names, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm right. But this show kicks off in a funny way, which we seen on the trailer actually, which was Marlon pretty much waking the whole family up, man. I said that that was that was hilarious, man. I gotta tell you, man. So then here we see for Marlon just being Marlon pretty much as he usually is, right? And so we get introduced by we pretty much get introduction of each family member. We see Ashley, we see I believe the daughter name once again was Marley, and the son named Zachary. So we pretty much get introduced by the whole family member because this kind of like an introduction right now. Then we get introduced by Yvette, beautiful, beautiful woman, might I add, beautiful woman. So we get introduced by Yvette, right? And we see Marlon looking like, oh no, he might hope about some stuff about to go down. But anyway, like I'm saying, I'm saying like he already know he about to say something just funny right now. It's how he looking at him. But the funniest part what I got from this was he told her, "Man, you ain't been in a relationship, you ain't been in a long term relationship since the All Star weekend, yo." I'm like, dang, Marlon, I gotta get on that girl like that. Speaking about beautiful black women, I just gotta say, man, when y'all get mad, what Marlon just did at this part right here was so true, man. I'm gonna react it right now. I'm gonna do it right now for y'all, man. But let's go back to the beginning. So the whole family together, right? They just sitting down, or like having like a little nice lunch or whatever. And then like they talk about the daughter Marley having trouble in school, getting picked on pretty much by like I think a young white girl or whatnot. And Mom like, what, you pick about some white girls? Like, oh heck no, like don't start going hold on, man. I'm sorry, hold on. He was like this no. Yo, I was so cracking on this part, man. Like, I literally heard like half of what he said, and then when he started going there, I just lost it after that. And I just want to add, like, I'm not racist, just to be clear. So then here we see Marley want to have family time with all the family together. Like he himself, of course, he want Ashley, the son, and the daughter. They want all to go hang out together. But then all of a sudden, Marlon hears that Ashley got plans tonight. But then who do we see? All of a sudden, we see at the door this. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm at the lady judge in the comments below. So then here we see Ashley go out on a date with this, you know, and and then pretty much we see Marlon. All of a sudden we at the restaurant now. This where things got and like just took away, and I was just like, okay, I'm sticking around for the show. This way it caught my interest real quick. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So we see Ashley and I think the guy name was Devin at the restaurant. They just on a date, and then I know we see Marlon. It's like pretty much being a stalker at the window. Hey, you ever get that feeling like it's like you ever get that feeling as if you just being watched, like you could be alone, just calm and normal in a normal day, right? And you just like, let's see, watching TV or eating with your family or whatever. But did you ever get that feel like you just being watched, especially when you're at an exposed window? Like the window can be like it's just wide open, and you just see like a good neighborhood, like sunny out, all the kids out having fun there and whatever. But now this feeling mostly at night, but you just get that feeling like you just being watched. that kind of feeling, like you just going like this. Here we just see Marlon making all these excuses up, like just trying to like just beat around the bush about like why is he there and whatnot. I mean, clearly he's jealous. I mean, like who doesn't see that? Like I caught that right away. I'm pretty sure all you guys did too. Like he's jealous, and he's still kind of like he hanging on to Ashley in his heart. Like maybe like he happy about divorce, but deep down he's still in love with her. I mean, clearly I caught that. So I caught that right away. And the waiter comes over, and then we see him say, "Okay, sir, you pretty much disturbing the peace, so I'm going to ask you to leave." And that's when Marlon was like, "Oh, so you want to throw me out because I'm black?" And that's when he started doing what he did earlier in the episode when he did the oh man, no man, like he started going crazy and whatnot. But let me say this though before I go into it. You know what I thought about when I seen this? If you guys ever seen Don't Be a Menace, of course Marlon's on that as well. The scene when they was at the store and and I think the guy was named Tupac or Toothpick, or I think it was Toothpick, and he said like, because do we have a problem? So it's like, do we have a problem? You know what I mean? And then he brought the rocket launcher. I said, do we have a problem? Huh? That's how we feel sometimes. Like us black men and us black women. Like especially when we at a restaurant where it could be like more white people, or you know what I mean, like more white people. Like let's say like it's like it could be either just all white people and you the only black people in the restaurant, or it can be as if it's more white people than black people in the restaurant. And you kind of feel it like then and there. But if it was the other way around, you'll be like, okay, I should be on nervous alert, because it's not a good feeling, you know what I mean? Then to put the cherry on top of everything, man, when the guy came from behind and just lifted him up and carried him out of the restaurant, I was like, yo, like that put the cherry on the top of the whole scene, man. That was the best scene for me. It was the best scene throughout the whole show. I would love to hear what you guys thought about that scene in the restaurant, man. I think that was the best scene on episode 1, man. And when we talk about episode 2, we're gonna talk about like what was the best thing from from episode 1 and 2. And to me, it was episode 1. So then we see Marlon and Ashley, they had this little moment inside like Marlon's little fortress that he made, and pretty much they make up, man. They make up, and he explains the reasons for his actions. He pretty much telling her that I'm scared that this guy Devin, this and pretty much he felt though he was coming to take his place, like he don't want to lose Ashley, he don't want to lose the kids. Like he I guess he felt kind of pretty much he getting replaced right there, I guess. Like, so I guess he kind of felt he was getting taken out of the way. So you can see that he still cares. I mean, we've seen that he cares for his children. Like that's a given, especially when you're a good father. But we also see that he also still had feelings for Ash. And this way we pretty much get to the end, man. We see Marlon and Ashley visiting the school's teacher, Marley's school teacher, and we see how she pretty much anticipated of the images of what Marlon said to her in the kitchen, what to say to whoever's bullying her or whatever. And you see that it worked at the same time, but she also got in trouble for that, which I can see why. And we see Marlon at the end of all this, like even though she was like it was still wrong, he still gave her the yeah, man. Yeah. So in all, man, episode 1 was great, man. I gotta say, if I can give it a rating out of 5, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, I feel that's fair, right? I mean, some of you might agree, some of you might disagree, but let me know what you guys thought of this episode, man. I like to hear it. And you have a social media account, you have a Twitter account, follow me on Twitter at TavonMyers95. You follow me on Instagram at Naruto161. I'll put both links in the description. And also, if you also enjoyed the episode 1, give that video a thumbs up. Thumbs up will very help my video out. I really appreciate that. You gotta give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed episode 1 of Marlon. And tomorrow I will tell you guys how I feel about episode 2. I will probably record it either tonight or tomorrow, but it will be up tomorrow, so don't worry, guys. And also, last but not least, if you enjoyed this video or you guys want to see any of my other videos, hit that subscribe button for more, man, as we prepare for episode 2. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode.